Meghan Markle's insane demands to enter the disunited kingdom have been revealed. Insiders say now that even though she is planning her first return to Britain in 4 years, it will actually only happen if her strict personal conditions are met.
Right. She's making this demand so extreme because she doesn't want to be there. So she's just doing extra because it's a way of her being very vindictive towards the family. I think this is what you'll see happen more and more if anything is given to Harry. It's going to be this constant trying to get more or else. And you can't win with someone like that. Someone in this with this mindset, Dan, is going to make your life miserable if you give them an inch.
Even after years of non-stop headlines, interviews, public drama, and tension surrounding Meghan Markle and the royal family, the controversy reportedly refuses to slow down. In fact, insiders now claim things may be getting even more intense behind palace walls. Rumours about Meghan possibly returning to the United Kingdom have sparked a completely new wave of debate online, and according to reports, some of the alleged requests connected to that return reportedly left royal staff absolutely speechless. Sources claim Prince William was especially frustrated after hearing about the supposed conditions tied to the visit, with insiders saying he has little patience left for what some commentators are calling celebrity-style expectations attached to royal traditions. The moment these reports started spreading, social media exploded with reactions from royal fans, critics, and commentators, all arguing over whether these demands are understandable or completely unreasonable.
Your life is the way it is because of your choices. And she wants people to accommodate the things that she wants to do. But you haven't done anything for anybody else. So why should anyone want to give you anything worth having when you haven't done anything? This woman is delusional in her thinking. And I think it shows exactly the kind of life of how she will make it miserable for the royal family if they give her anything. This is a warning shot that you better not give her anything because she will continue to do things like this.
And according to royal insiders, this is not just a simple family trip being discussed behind closed doors. Reports suggest Meghan allegedly wants her return to Britain to feel important, high profile, and impossible to ignore. Critics online immediately started comparing the situation to a Hollywood comeback tour rather than a private visit connected to family matters. Some observers believe the reported requests show Meghan still wants the spotlight and prestige connected to royal life, even after stepping away from official duties years ago. Others argue she deserves comfort and security considering the amount of media attention that follows her everywhere she goes. Either way, one thing is clear: people cannot stop talking about this situation, and the drama surrounding it keeps getting bigger by the day. According to reports, many of these alleged requests were supposedly communicated through Prince Harry himself, who insiders claim acted as the middleman between Meghan and palace officials. That detail alone has triggered huge conversations online, because critics argue it places Harry in an awkward position between his wife and his royal family. Some commentators say he now looks more like a messenger delivering a long list of celebrity demands straight to palace staff, rather than someone helping repair family relationships. Others believe Harry is simply trying to support Meghan and make sure she feels comfortable if she ever returns to the UK. But regardless of opinion, insiders claim palace officials were stunned by the scale of the reported expectations, especially considering how tense relations already are between both sides of the family. One of the biggest talking points involves where Meghan would allegedly stay during any potential visit. Reports claim she does not want the trip to feel low-key or casual in any way. Instead, insiders say Meghan allegedly wants the experience to feel like a major royal return, filled with status, visibility, and high-level treatment. Sources claim she allegedly rejected the idea of staying in an ordinary royal guest property, and instead wanted access to Prince William and Princess Catherine's former residence inside Kensington Palace. That detail especially shocked royal watchers because Kensington Palace is strongly tied to senior members of the monarchy and carries enormous symbolic importance within royal tradition. The specific residence mentioned in reports, Apartment A1, is reportedly one of the grandest living spaces connected to the royal household. Sources describe it as a huge luxury residence with nearly 20 rooms, elegant reception halls, private nurseries, offices, and even dedicated staff quarters. Commentators online quickly pointed out that homes like this are generally associated with senior working royals carrying out official responsibilities on behalf of the Crown. Because of that, critics questioned why Meghan would allegedly expect access to such a prestigious property after stepping away from royal duties. Some people online even described the reported request as next-level entitlement, while supporters argued she once lived within the royal system and should not be treated like a complete outsider. But, according to reports, the housing request was only the beginning of the alleged demands.
Harry and Meghan left the royal family for financial freedom, but the irony is that their independence appears to come with an extremely expensive price tag. And yes, that private security bill is unreal. I think at some point the public will start asking whether Harry and Meghan are funding safety or actually funding status.
Royal insiders also claim Meghan supposedly requested priority access to the Wales family's trusted beauty and styling team. Sources say she allegedly wanted the same high-end glam squad connected to Princess Catherine, including longtime hairstylist Amanda Cook-Tucker and makeup artist Arabella Preston. That detail immediately caused another wave of reactions online because many people viewed it as crossing into territory normally reserved for active senior royals. Critics questioned why someone no longer officially representing the monarchy would allegedly expect the same level of royal support staff during a personal visit. And things reportedly became even more dramatic after insiders claimed Meghan allegedly wanted first priority when booking appointments with these beauty professionals. According to commentators, that detail especially frustrated royal watchers because it suggested Meghan's styling needs would potentially come before those of other royal figures. Some observers argued it sounded less like royal protocol and more like celebrity management. Others defended the idea by saying public appearances always come with pressure and scrutiny, especially for someone as heavily discussed in the media as Meghan. But whether people supported or criticised the alleged request, it instantly became one of the most talked about parts of the entire controversy.
Security arrangements are said to include 24/7 drivers, a fleet of luxury cars, and a police escort from the airport straight to the hotel. This isn't just protection, a source says. She's asking for a fortress, bulletproof glass at the games, armed security everywhere she goes.
Then came another report that sent social media into full debate mode. Sources claimed celebrity stylist Law Roach was allegedly part of the requested arrangements as well, with discussions about flying him into Britain for appearances and public engagements. That detail made the situation sound even more Hollywood-inspired to critics online, who questioned why celebrity-level fashion coordination would supposedly be needed inside royal residences. Some commentators argued the monarchy represents tradition, discipline, and public service, not red carpet image management. Others responded by saying fashion has always played a role in royal appearances and public image. Still, the combination of palace settings and Hollywood celebrity stylists created a massive conversation online that only added more fuel to the controversy. Many royal observers say the entire situation feels confusing because Meghan and Harry publicly stepped away from royal duties in search of a more independent life years ago. Critics argue that choosing independence while still allegedly expecting royal-level benefits sends mixed signals to the public. Some commentators even questioned what value these luxury arrangements would bring to the UK or the monarchy itself, especially since reports claim even some active senior royals do not always receive treatment at this level. Supporters, however, argue that Meghan remains one of the most recognised women in the world and therefore requires unique arrangements because of security concerns and media attention. The divide between both sides has become huge online, with debates growing more heated every single day. And according to palace insiders, the alleged demands reportedly became even more extensive from there. Sources claim Meghan supposedly insisted that any stay in Britain would require maximum comfort, with a full luxury entourage supporting her throughout the visit. Reports suggest this included personal staff, specialised assistants, and even a private chef available on standby. That detail especially caught attention online because critics argued it sounded more like preparations for an international celebrity tour than a short family visit connected to the royal family. Still, supporters argued high-profile public figures often travel with personal teams, especially when intense media coverage is expected. Reports also claim Meghan allegedly requested a personal yoga instructor during her stay in Britain, and that detail instantly raised eyebrows across social media.
Also around the children, she'll make these special demands, and it's like you can't negotiate or try to accommodate someone who really doesn't want to be around.
Commentators questioned why a yoga instructor would supposedly need to be included in arrangements connected to a royal visit. Critics joked online that the reported requests kept sounding more extravagant with every new detail that surfaced. However, others defended the idea by pointing out Meghan has long been associated with wellness, fitness, and healthy living. Even so, the growing list of alleged conditions continued feeding the public debate and making headlines everywhere. Another controversial report involved childcare arrangements. According to insiders, Meghan allegedly requested 2 Norland College-trained nannies, the elite childcare professionals often associated with royal children. That claim sparked huge discussion because many observers pointed out the contrast between leaving royal life while still allegedly expecting royal standard childcare support. Some critics argued the reported expectations seemed disconnected from the independent lifestyle Harry and Meghan previously said they wanted. Others responded that parents naturally want the best care possible for their children, especially during highly public situations. Either way, the reports triggered another round of non-stop online arguments, and according to additional claims, the demands allegedly included a children's fashion stylist and expanded personal staffing, similar to what senior royals received during official engagements. Commentators online said the situation was beginning to sound less like a family visit and more like a carefully managed celebrity production. Critics argued the monarchy should not be expected to fund or organise these kinds of luxury arrangements for non-working royals. Supporters, meanwhile, claimed the intense global attention surrounding Meghan.
Extra security outside, staff aren't allowed to look at her. She's in total control.
And Harry naturally creates unique logistical challenges. Still, every new report seemed to make the controversy even bigger. Before Meghan would allegedly agree to travel, insiders claim advance teams would supposedly need to inspect and fully prepare any residents connected to the visit. Reports say these preparations allegedly included replacing approved kitchenware, changing cleaning products, and washing linens using only chemical-free materials. Sources even claimed the residents would reportedly need to meet strict, non-toxic standards before Meghan arrived. That detail especially exploded online, with critics mocking the idea that palace cleaning supplies would supposedly require Meghan's personal approval. Others argued personal health preferences are normal and should not automatically be turned into controversy. But once again, the debate only grew louder. Another major source of backlash involves claims that Meghan allegedly expects most expenses tied to the trip to be funded through royal resources. According to reports, this would supposedly include accommodation, security, staff, childcare, chefs, transportation, and other operational costs connected to the visit. Critics argue this creates frustration because Meghan and Harry chose financial independence after leaving royal duties. Supporters, however, believe royal security and logistical support are necessary because of their international profile and ongoing public attention. The disagreement between both sides continues dividing royal fans online in a massive way. Security has also become one of the biggest flashpoints in the entire controversy. Reports claim Meghan allegedly requested extremely high-level protection arrangements if she returns to Britain. According to insiders, this reportedly includes former military or special forces bodyguards, as well as multiple dedicated security staff members assigned specifically to the children. Critics argue the level of requested protection sounds excessive compared to arrangements reportedly given even to some active senior royals. Others believe the concerns are understandable because Harry and Meghan remain high-profile public figures surrounded by constant media attention and security risks.
Extra security outside, staff aren't allowed to look at her. She's in total control. Anyone who has any interaction with her has to call her Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex, no exceptions.
And according to sources, Meghan allegedly also requested access to royal armoured and bulletproof vehicles for all transportation within the UK. That detail especially fueled intense online reactions because many commentators viewed it as another example of celebrity-level expectations colliding with royal tradition. Some argued that security should always come first regardless of status. Others insisted these arrangements should only apply to active working royals carrying out official duties. The disagreement quickly turned into another major social media battle. Reports further claim Meghan allegedly wanted dedicated wardrobe management for Archie and Lilibet, including styling support similar to what royal children receive during official appearances. Commentators online immediately questioned why such privileges would supposedly be necessary for children not involved in royal duties. Critics argued the reported expectations once again blurred the line between stepping away from royal life and still wanting access to royal-level treatment. Supporters responded that parents often want their children presented well during public appearances, especially under worldwide media attention. Prince Harry's alleged role in all of this has also become a huge point of discussion. Reports claim Harry wants strong guarantees that Meghan would not face criticism, negativity, or uncomfortable treatment during any UK visit. According to insiders, he allegedly requested protections designed to prevent situations where Meghan could feel targeted or publicly embarrassed. Critics argue this sounds like asking the monarchy and the public to walk on eggshells around Meghan at all times. Others believe Harry is simply trying to protect his wife after years of negative headlines and public pressure. Still, many royal commentators point out that emotional protections like these are rarely written into official royal protocol. Another major controversy reportedly involves media coverage and public perception. Sources claim Meghan allegedly wants reassurance that she will not be unfairly blamed or negatively portrayed before arriving in Britain. Reports also suggest Harry believes she deserves the same level of respect normally shown towards senior working royals. Palace insiders reportedly found this frustrating because, according to commentators, even long-time royal figures do not receive guarantees regarding public opinion or media reaction. Critics argue public life naturally comes with criticism, especially inside the royal family.
I think this is especially why William is working much harder now to get the right people to help with their PR, because Meghan is going to do everything she can to make things really bad for the royals.
Yeah, indeed.
Supporters counter that excessive negativity and online attacks can become deeply harmful over time. For Prince William, however, insiders claim the reported demands may have crossed a line completely. Sources say William was allegedly shocked by how extensive the request supposedly became, especially considering Meghan and Harry are no longer working royals. Commentators claim William sees the monarchy as an institution built on structure, tradition, and public duty, not personal negotiations based around celebrity-level comfort. Reports suggest he believes allowing special treatment outside established royal protocol could weaken the image and authority of the monarchy itself. And according to royal insiders, this latest controversy could place even more strain on William and Harry's already damaged relationship. Sources claim William allegedly views the situation as another example of royal traditions being challenged in ways he finds unacceptable. Critics online say the entire controversy now feels less like a family disagreement and more like a power struggle over what modern royal life should actually look like. Meanwhile, supporters of Harry and Meghan argue the couple simply wants fairness, respect, and protection after years of public scrutiny. Either way, tensions reportedly remain extremely high behind palace walls. The entire story has completely divided public opinion around the world. Some people believe Meghan's alleged requests are understandable considering the level of fame, criticism, and media attention she faces everywhere she goes. Others argue the monarchy should stand firm and avoid giving special privileges to people who stepped away from official royal responsibilities. Social media has become flooded with non-stop arguments, debates, and reactions from both sides, and it does not look like the controversy will disappear anytime soon. So now the question goes to you. Do you think these alleged demands are reasonable, or do you believe the palace should reject them completely? Was Meghan simply asking for comfort and protection, or did the reported request go way too far? Drop your thoughts and opinions in the comments below, because this debate is getting more intense every single day. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this channel with others for more royal updates, celebrity drama, and breaking stories you do not want to miss.